Yo, so greetings, Hotep Akwaba, bless up, and welcome back to the recovery room of Racism Non-Anonymous, because racism in the lives of African descendants is not a secret, and our recovery is not a secret. It's not a secret. It's non-anonymous. Now, I'm coming on here today. I'm not giving my full introduction and all. However, I am coming with a revolutionary 12-step self-help program that has been uniquely designed with you and me, the African, in mind. And that African is all inclusive. It's all inclusive because we as a people, whether we are and or have been enslaved here in America, whether we have been enslaved on the continent, in the Caribbean, in Brazil, and every place on the planet that we have experienced the traumatic stress of the human intentional type. And wherever we are on the planet, we have been infected by European cultural thought and behavior.
Foundational Black Americans without us responding. See, we've been trying to behold ourselves to this greater pan-African good, like, hey man, yeah, they talking crazy, but I ain't gonna say nothing. Yeah, he over here, he talking shit, but I ain't gonna say nothing. I don't want to really run down on these folks like that. We've been giving them passes, and see, those passes are, ain't no.
Yeah, so we have been giving people quote unquote passes. We have been understanding and acknowledging. We have demonstrated compassion with understanding that they just don't know certain things, and that's understandable. There's a lot of shit to know that's going on in the world, and no one group can know everything about what's been happening. So I am going to just point out what I see has happened for Godfrey in this situation.
I get it.
What I'm saying is, that's what. Where do you think they're colonized? It's colonial mentality. That's white people shit. That's what I'm trying to say.
I think people were responding because we appreciate the fact that although your heritage is Nigerian, listen, I've been through all the arguments with ex-boyfriend, Nigerian, the whole nine, so I understand.
Yeah, but first of all, I grew up in Chicago.
We were a little surprised by your reaction.
I don't give a fuck what y'all were thinking, because I didn't call.
Okay, so therein lies the trigger for Godfrey, whose deep emotional wound has been touched. His deep emotional wounds has been touched because he has moved into a full defensive stance in his communication, in what he is saying. It is very much defending himself, right?
He shouldn't have done fuck all of that.
I know, but what I'm saying.
Right, he's correct. This is passionate shit. This is how he really feels. This is where his passion really is. He's passionate about allowing people to come up here and disrespect foundational Black Americans and standing on it. They're passionate about it. He ain't lying. This is passionate. This is what tethers are. This is what their passion is. Their passion is not in building their homeland or fixing their homeland. Okay? Their passion is not forming real allyship as they always claim to be. Their passion is talking down to us. This is where they use all their ancestral energy for, to talk down to us, to try to put us in our place. Okay? Okay, so he ain't lying.
I'm telling you, you looking off, Godfrey. I wasn't.
What'd you say?
Like that. I'm telling you.
Look how hostile he is. What did you say? What did you say?
True.
Eyes bucking.
True.
Godfrey almost got up.
He's very defensive. He's very, very defensive.
Damn. Look at his hand, family. He almost got up to pimping. What did you say? Wasn't none of this energy for David. Oh, David was up there talking chaos shit. He didn't have none of this energy for her. I mean, for him. He was sitting back getting in on it. Now we are free.
You motherfuckers all the time. Most celebrities in
Wait a minute. Let's run that one back, because this is where I am recognizing and very sure that she hit a bullseye. We hit a bullseye. Chase hit a bullseye when calling out Godfrey's shit. His deep emotional wounds, because that's what traumatic stress of the human intentional type produces. Deep emotional wounds that only show up when people open their mouth and or when they do something. It's based on what you say and what you do that reveals those deep emotional wounds. And when his wound was hit, like any I want to say animal, because we are animals. We are both plant and animal as human beings. And whenever an animal is wounded, they're going to run and they're going to defend themselves. They're going to growl. They're going to fight. They're going to push you back to keep them away from the self, the part that was exposed. And his wounds were exposed in this interaction that he had apparently on his podcast with this David dude. Excuse me. I'm trying to get to, I think it was at this point that it really sunk in. The knife went all the way in. The more he engaged in attempting to, defend and protect himself, the knife just kept touching and hitting that nerve in him that he denies is present.
Thing about y'all. And I'm always opening my mouth for you guys. I try my best. But I do one thing, you guys just go off. Oh, look at
All right.
Well, he acknowledged that he did one thing that was very hurtful, that was inappropriate. He did one thing I did. Yeah. And so that suggests that there's a part of him that is aware of his shit.
Oh, family. He said he wasn't paying attention. Okay.
Really?
This is Godfrey again. He wasn't paying attention when David was talking. He don't even remember that moment. Okay, let's
If you take the Nigerian accent like this and you slow it down, you put a lot of slavery in there.
Facts.
And then you start to put a little bit of subservience in it. This is what starts to happen to the Nigerian accent.
Man.
It goes. This because literally, if you're down here and you start to speed it up, and then you start to take all the thing out of it, then before you know it, you're talking like this.
Now we are free. Now we are.
Whoa. That look like a nigga who ain't paying attention. I've been around some niggas in class that don't be paying attention. They don't never respond like that. That looks like somebody, that face looks like somebody who is fully engaged in the conversation.
Yes. So I didn't get to the point where I wanted to. Godfrey talked about during that podcast or the conversation afterwards, where he acknowledged that we are traumatized, and that this David dude is traumatized, and that we're all quote unquote traumatized. And I agree, that's true. We are all traumatized. We are all full of shit, full of traumatic stress of the human intentional type. We're all full of it. And the task is, and the challenge is, to learn how to close these two eyes, activate that third eye that looks at the self and looks at your shit and how your shit is showing up in the world.